What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG. Today we'll be doing an opening of a set booster box of Kaldheim. And Magic's at an interesting spot right now. We're getting ready to see rotation in Standard in what feels like the first time in forever. We'll be saying goodbye to Throne of Eldraine and Theros Death Beyond, Core 2021, and Ikoria. And those sets were such powerhouses that I really feel like they dominated the Standard meta since they've been around and since they were released. And the rotation is going to allow sets like Zendikar, Kaldheim, the new D&D set, and Strixhaven, and of course, you know, Innistrad when it comes out to really show what they've got. So I thought it'd be fun for us to do a video series where I start opening the sets that will still be in rotation. So we'll do Kaldheim today, and then we'll see what the other video series or other video openings have to offer. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in here. I think when Theros first came out, honestly, I don't think it had a lot of hype to it. I think people honestly kind of slept on it. And what's crazy is for those who've not maybe been paying as close attention, I think Vorinclex was the big bad when it came out, and he is no longer the biggest, baddest cat on the block now. That honor is taken up by Goldspan Dragon. And you know, this set, I think it's got some real winners in it post-rotation, so we'll see what happens. But it'd be nice to pop a Vorinclex or a Goldspan. All right, we start off with the art card. And we'll skip past the commons and uncommons and get to the juice here. Okay, so we start off with a Maxwood Nexus, King Narfi's Betrayal, and a foil Kennel Master, and the first spot from the list, the Meeboid Changeling. Feels like I've gotten that card about 50 times. The list is a huge set of cards. Hey, foil land, we'll take that. But I feel like I've gotten that one several times already. All right. We go into Cosmos Elixir. Horizon Seeker. I'm sure the foils go right there. All right. Couple packs in, nothing spicy yet, but a lot of opening left. Yeah, so, you know, I think, again, with rotation happening, you're going to see a lot of cards that weren't necessarily seeing a ton of love all of a sudden make their way into the limelight. I'm just going to put that there. And, oh, there we go. There's a nice little hit right off the bat, right? So our first mythic of the box is Valki, God of Lies. And then on the back, we've got Tybalt, the Cosmic Imposter. That is one of the better hits in the set, and I will absolutely take that. And then we've got a foil rare. We've got Sarulf, the Realm Eater. And man, look at the cut on that. The centering is really off on that. It's a little weird. All right, not bad though. Valki, we'll take that. Valki and a foil Sarulf. Okay. Yeah, so Goldspan is that's now the card to get, right? That's now the chase card to get. Doomscar. That's a nice little hit there. That's going to be I think the premier board sweep post rotation. Now that we'll be saying goodbye to some of the other cards that have been used in that. And we've got Redain, God of the Worthy. That's a nice hit right there. I like that card. Which sees a little bit of play now as I kind of hose against those that are just running the snow-covered lands just because they can. Yeah, so Goldspan seeing some, I think it's Commander play. I don't know if it's seeing any Modern play. It's definitely a premier creature in Cosmos Charger in Standard right now. And as a result, the value on that thing has just shot up. I think it's, the time of this video, probably pushing $40. There's a couple other cards in here I didn't really talk about yet. Valki was obviously one of them. I think Coma is another really good one, and I think that could still be a really dominant creature post-rotation. See some play now, and when that thing comes into play, it's just an absolute monster to deal with. Mr. Reflection, that's a nice little card. It had some hype around it. I don't think it's seen a ton of play, but it's a card that I'd still like to keep my eye on. Cleaving Reaper, Angel Berserker, and another foil rare. Fortunately, this is a Skimfar Avenger. I feel like I've gotten like about 50 copies of that card, so not terribly unique as far as a foil rare. It's not exactly what we want to see from the foil rare slot. So let's see here. So Tons of sagas in this set. I think that's another cool part about it. Love to see more of those in the limelight as well. Old Growth Troll, that's seeing some play in mono green beatdown. Lizard Brawl. Hey, another card from the list. Gem Palm Polluter. That's just some crazy artwork right there. They don't make them like they used to. All right, so closing in on our first third of the box here. Got ourselves a nice little Valky. Nothing to be upset about there. Let's see what other spice is left over here. Our Burgie, there we go. God of Storytelling, we'll take that. That's a nice little hit from the rare slot right there. A little Wisdom. So I think with Standard getting ready to rotate, we're going to see a lot more emphasis on cards that we see from Zendikar. I know a lot of people aren't super happy with the D&D set or don't really love it from a value perspective, but I think it's better than people are giving it credit for. I would say the same for any of these sets. I would say of the sets that will be around post-rotation, and obviously we have no idea what Raven's Warning, we have no idea what Innistrad is going to look like, but you know, Zendikar is probably my least favorite in terms of, honestly, just power and flavor, and value for that matter, for keeping tabs on that. I don't think Dungeons & Dragons is as bad as people want it to make it out to be. I think that any set that was following Modern Horizons 2 post after that was a tough act to follow. Magda's a nice little hit right there from the rare slot. I'll take that. Rise of the Dreadmarn, Starger, and Dwarven Reinforcements. Oh, look at that. Almost skipped over it. Terminate from the list. With the full art, this used to be like a player rewards that they kind of gave out. That's the repeat art there that they used to give out for player rewards. That's really cool. I actually really like that. That's fun. All right, so through our first third of the box. Let's see here. No Goldspan, no Vorinclex. So the EV on these boxes is probably right about Waking of the Trolls. Is probably right about the cost. Arkham's Astrolabe. Okay. Little Modern Horizons 1 from the list there. That's fun. The EV on these boxes is right about the cost of box. I think what makes this Kaldheim a little bit tougher is the fact that so much of the value comes from two mythics. You know, whether you made money, or so to speak, or broke even on your box. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Yeah. Got a Coma in the showcase art. That is absolutely awesome. This guy is such an absolute beast when he hits the board. It's almost game over. It's almost game over once this guy hits the board. That's awesome. Love that. Beautiful card. Yeah, so, you know, so much of the EV on these boxes boils down to whether you pull a Vorinclex or Goldspan, and I think that's what makes it a little bit rough. If you pull one of those, you're almost certainly to end up in the plus column when it comes to value of your box, but if you don't pull it one of those two, it makes it very, very hard to make up otherwise. I'd like to see a little bit more even keel. Faceless Haven. That's a card that's seeing a little bit more love now, combined with Book of Exalted Deeds that basically makes for a win con that is, well, you can't kill me, so that's awesome. Doomscape, and nice little foil showcase right there. Uncommon, but we'll take it. Yeah, me personally, my take on it, and it's, you know, it's just my 2 cents. It's worth even less than that. Is that Goldspan Dragon is still going to dominate as one of the premier creatures in the format post-rotation. World Tree, that's a card, you know, this is a card that I think came out and people really liked it. It's got some neat abilities to it. It hasn't seen a ton of play, but it's still one that I really like from a long-term perspective. I just think that it hasn't quite found its combo yet, but anytime you're talking about just being able to pull cards from your library and put them onto the battlefield, or also tap your lands for any kind of color mana, there's some power behind that. There's some power behind that. Yeah, I just think that Goldspan Dragon is still going to be the premier creature in post-rotation. Creature that can basically win you the game on its own because it creates defense for itself in the way of extra mana just by it attacking or being targeted by any spells. Rally the Ranks, Canopy Tactician, Elf Warrior there, like that. Other elves getting +1/+1. It's got an anthem on it. And then Shuriken from the list. The list slot's been kind of weird. Like that Terminate though. All right. So what do you guys think? What do you all think of what is rotation going to look like? What is Standard Life going to look like post-rotation when we say goodbye to those powerhouse sets and we bring some of these other sets that we're kind of seeing in the background? Oh, Iron's Epiphany, there we go. That's another really nice mythic right there. Anytime you can take extra turns, the Foretell action on there makes it a little bit more cost effective. Creates a couple blockers or a couple of attackers if you can string them together. That's a nice hit right there. We've got, oh wow, third foil rare in the box. We'll take that. Ascendant Spirit, it looks cool. Hasn't seen a ton of play, but again, post-rotation, who knows? Maybe we'll see some dedicated mono blue control where we see that card get thrust into the limelight a little bit more. So yeah, what do you guys think what do you think will emerge from these sets? Got Blood Sky Massacre, Disdainful Stroke foil. That's cool. Personally, this is again, just kind of what I think. I think that Kaldheim might become the most powerful set. Again, we not knowing what Innistrad looks like post-rotation. And I think unpopular opinion coming, I think the other one might be the second highest power level after that might be the Dungeons & Dragons set, surprisingly. All right, we got Reckless Clue. We got our first pathway of the box. We haven't seen any of these yet. That's unusual for this far into the box. But take a full art pathway. So we got a Bark Channel Pathway and a Tide Channel Pathway on the back. These modal cards are really cool. The lands, absolutely nice hit right there. That's another thing that's I think hidden value on this set. A Loyal Unicorn from the list, neat. Yeah, hidden value on those pathways because I think that those are going to age really well. They play just really, really well. They're not overpowered. They're not busted. But they allow you enough mana fixing to be able to venture out and not get punished too hard for playing multiple colors. All right, Calamity Bear, Giant Berserker. We'll get some more Giant Tribal in there. Shimmer Drift Veil. All right, last pack of the middle row. Moving right along here. Fearless Liberator, More Enchanted, Elvish War Master. We'll take that guy too. We like Elf Tribe. Ooh, Finn the Fangbear foil uncommon. Seen a couple of I don't know, meme decks built around him. The Poison Counter guy. He's pretty neat though. I like him. I'd like to see a little bit more. Wouldn't mind a little bit more of that action there. Some crazy looking art right there. Okay, last third of the box. Here we go. We've got Cosmos Charger. We've got the foil showcase of Egon, God of Death. Some modal, the Throne of Death on the back. Pretty cool looking card right there. Put that in the rare pile. Oops. Augur, Annul. All right. So I think we're due for probably a couple more. Just a couple more mythics in here. Let's see what we can pull out. No path. Well, that's our only pathway so far, so I think we're due for at least one of those as well. Let's see here. Blood on the Snow. It's another snow heavy themed card. Valkyrie. Oh, hey, look at that. Nice hit from the list right there. Panharmonicon. That is cool. I will 1000% take that. Nice. Again, those of you who tuned in to some of my videos before when it comes to the set boosters, I treat the cards from the list as a bonus. I never open these boxes with the idea in mind that I'm going to absolutely crush something from the list. So when we get something nice off of it, I really do treat it as a bonus. I don't tend to factor into my evaluation of the price. That's just me. Showdown of the Scalds. Valkyrie Harbinger. Neat. I like that. It's a nice little rare. Keep an eye on that. Oh, look at that. Yeah. We've got a foil mythic. We got Quakebringer. It's not the most desirable mythic, but you never know with the Giant Tribal, especially post-rotation again. That's cool. We will definitely take that. Definitely take that. Yeah, so I don't ever factor the list into my evaluation on whether or not to buy the set boosters. To me, I like the randomness of being able to pull more uncommons, and I think the amount of rares tends to be about even with the draft boosters. So I just treat them Battle for Bredegaard, Cyclone Summoner. I just treat them as a bonus. If I pull something cool off the list, awesome, I will definitely take it. And if not, then no big deal. I wasn't banking on that as a way to get extra value out of the box, if that makes any sense. All right. So we are coming down to the last few packs of the box here. We've got about 5-6 packs left. Feel like we're still got something spicy left in us. We'll take that. That's a nice hit right there. We've got Toski, Bearer of Secrets. I've definitely seen some decks built around this guy. And one of the things that I think people are kind of sleeping on is post-rotation. We're losing a lot of the exile effects. There's not going to be as many around that just exile things flat out. Drift of Phantasms from the list. Okay. Which I think makes Toski even better. I think he's already a really, really good card. Can't be countered. Indestructible. Draws cards. All right, we've got our signed card. Yay! Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't care about the signed cards at all. Now, when there comes a day when we open these up and there are autographs right here, I'm 1,000% in on that. If we get, we ever come to a point, I love the art, don't get me wrong, the gold stamp just doesn't do anything for me. I don't care about it at all. But if we ever come to a point where you can open up a box and here on a signed hologram or something is the actual artist's signature, I'm 1,000% in on that, and I think that becomes really, really desirable. But until then, gold stamp, I don't care. I don't care even a little. Sorry. All right, we got Blessing of the Frost. Yeah, Toski, I think that guy is really, really solid. Love that card. I own, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 copies for myself just because I think it's a really cool card. I wanted to get one right away for my own personal collection, my own PC. So I got the foil showcase version just for myself, just to hold on to. That tells you anything about what I think of the card. All right. Blood on the Snow again. Cool. Combus Faithful. All right. Last 3 packs. Here we go. Go for the big finish. I feel like really only 1 pathway still that's wild. That's really, really under for this box. All right. We got Jorn, God of Winter. And we've got Outrider, Bredegaard Stronghold. 2 packs. Can I get another mythic? Another pathway. Something like that. That would be great. Replicating Ring. All right, we got a Glorious Protector. Nice Spine Pillar. Ooh, okay, last pack. Here we go. Big finish time. The World True. We got another Quick Bringer. Okay. Well, it's a mythic. I'll take it. It's not the most desirable one, but I'll take it. I got the Finn Showcase version and the Masked Vandal. All right, everybody, that is it. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. If you are digging the content, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, excuse me. I really appreciate all of your time. Appreciate you guys tuning back in. I'm going to make a point to be dropping at least a box opening video on every Thursday. So, again, drop me a line if you guys are digging it, and thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it. Have a great day, everyone.